getting ready. And I am live. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Half-Life 2. Now apparently we're going to be going to the mines this time around. And I don't remember the mines. This might be the route into Nova Prospect, but I should really have done that before I started. I always forget to drop my sound down so that I don't deafen myself with a shotgun blast. Right, so as far as I know, I now have to jump down. Yes, I need to jump down here by just jumping over the pit. Let's just drop down here. Obviously, we don't want to fall down too much. But yes, I suspect that we've got like Nova Prospect coming up, but I can't really remember. It's been a while since I played Half-Life 2 all the way through, so yes, got some fast zombie ness down there. Another shotgun, excellent. Kinda need that. Downside of picking up a lot of ammunition, I seem to remember that you do kind of get swarmed a little. But let's just let them play with a grenade. I think they're all dead. Mostly. I think they're mostly dead now. I've got a couple wandering around over there. We're going to say hello to them. May as well. I think all the poison ones are dead. Just crowbar them in the face. Right, okay. So, the mines. As I said, I don't remember this at all. Ooh. Ah. A little bit dangerous around here because we got some of these poison ones. But anyway, right, so we now to get round here, I believe. Or is it straight down? Oh, I think it's straight down. Right, let's go. Right, because this is a really, really annoying thing where they just tie everything to the Orc's power. And yeah. So I've been playing some Info today. If you haven't played some Info, it's a pretty good game all in all, I have to say. I am actually now been taken up by one of those things. Actually, I don't need to be up here, so I think we go over here and then sort of down. But unfortunately my oxygen is, yeah. So yeah, I've been playing some Info today. It's a pretty good game all in all. There's some fairly weak spots in it. The area that I was going around just now, it's a little bit weaker than what I would have expected. But I'm heading towards the nuclear power station, and I'm hoping that that will be a very good game. Right, so as far as I remember, oh lord, yes, zombies come. So we send this this spinny thing up and down, and it decapitates the zombies. And then we've got these little pits in here just to make sure that we don't die. So yeah, it's a reasonably simple sort of train puzzle, I guess, in that you are just sort of, I think now we sort of go up and go up to the next one. Kind of see this in Red Faction, possibly. Or there's something similar in Red Faction, I think, where we've got trains coming at us, and actually in Descent, I believe there's an operation there. Right, coming out the mines now, thankfully. I basically used the XKCD comic for the dwarves for the description for this stream. I thought it was fairly apt. Well, not really, but it's a good comic anyway. I see you. Right, this is... Is this the bit with the snipers? It might very well be. Yes, yes it is. We do indeed have snipers. Right. I can tell that there are snipers because we've got zombies on the track. And I can hear one. There he is. Hello, Mr. Combine. So yeah, so in Half-Life, very sort of similar thing where you have snipers, and the best way to get them out is using grenades. Of course, this is why we have. This is why we have this, so we can sneak up and then just drop a grenade on him. Going sneaky. Bit fire higher up. There we go. So one dead sniper. Okay. More grenades. Normal grenades. And I'm going to see what's back here, because there might be some useful loot of some description that I sort of had to miss because I was being shot at by snipers. Yes, there was indeed some useful loot, so that's worth going back for, definitely. And we continue to sneak on down this railway. I don't really remember a huge amount of this. Striders could be involved at some point. I don't know. The game is all sort of merged in a little, and with like episode 2, I know episode 2 had a sort of a jalopy thing, but I know that Half-Life 2 also had a sort of jalopy thing, a sort of buggy thing. I've got bigger guns now. Oh yeah. This is the sort of the combine rifle. It's a very big gun, and instead of having the so the pulse rifle, so it's a bigger gun than your SMG. And its alt fire is one of those energy ball things which bounces around and murders people and can murder you as well, so just be on the lookout. Oh yeah, this is a this is a rebel hideout, I guess. and you've got Combine crawling all over the place. For some reason, they just kind of know where the rebels are. A bit of clown carring. Just take his SMG. I love these subtitles. Moan, moan, moan. Oh, it's this bit. I remember this. Right, this is the coast road. Can be quite fun. Depends what ammunition you've got. So, the buggy, just pretty much bog standard car, and it's got an ammo box in the back and it's got a cannon attached to it. But this section does have a lot of sort of physics things. Right, so it's an SMG ammo box, and we've got a cannon on it as well. So this is a little bit more of a introduction to the car and stuff. Unfortunately, because of the size of the maps, we're going to see an awful lot of loading zones. But oh well. And those are ant lions down there, sort of alien bug things that burrow into the sand. Should be able to just use the gravity gun. There we go. So yeah, we've got a turbo, we've got a handbrake, and we've got a gun. The gun sort of recharges its sort of infinite ammo gun anyway. Very much like how the airboat cannon was an infinite, but that had a bit of a recharge. I don't believe this has the recharge. I think it is just an infinite gun. That said, we just take the coast road and try not to fall off the edge. And try not to be murdered by ant lions. But we do have some useful bits and pieces in here. Right, Okay, let's get in and get moving. I have to say the oh, and there's light. There should be some lights as well, but I can't remember how to. Maybe you can't turn them on yet because this is a loading zone. So because the world is suddenly going to say, oh, you know, you can now load in. There you go. You can now suddenly see. Alright, oh god. Didn't quite slow down in time. So on the sandy bits, you got antlines popping up everywhere. And there are these thumpers. If you turn them off, the antlines spawn. Basically. And generally, that is a very bad sign. However, these things do usually have... Yeah, there we go. It is actually a lambda. It's an outpost, but everybody's dead inside because of some things like that. So, and I think that's mainly because there's probably like the neurotoxin spiders in here. Yeah, I can hear them. Oh god. God, that made me jump. I have to say, generally I like spiders. They don't count as spiders at all. Well, I say I like them. I don't mind them. My room tends to be a little bit of a spider paradise for them. So yeah, you just kind of get used to them after a while. Right, let's just get through here. So the thumpers sort of calm them down, calm the antlions down, and when they do spawn in front of you, you can't just run them over. They're not dangerous really. These ones, not really. There is obviously some danger to them. You can be killed by them, but the ones to really watch out for are the antlion sort of warriors or queens. The big ones, anyway. It's G-Man there. They've been watching them. Nice little combine outpost up here. Right, on we go into off into wherever it is that it takes us. They shouldn't get too close to us because of the thumper. I don't know if it sort of calms them, but it's almost like DEET to moths. It keeps them away. You can then sort of use them, but I tend not to bother. I mean, better to just murder the combine using one of these things, really. Get it into the garage. These doors don't. There we go. It would help if they had them open, but oh well. Right. Ooh, yes, this is where we get our rocket launcher. Ooh, me! Yay! Alright, so it's a steerable rocket launcher, but you can only steer these things. There's no dumb fire. Right. I need more rockets. Where are the rockets? Where can I refill this thing? Yes, that's a great idea. All run in here with me and thus completely block me from getting out. Right, can I now heal up? I have a strange feeling there was a thing of rockets somewhere around here. I don't know where the thing of rockets was. I thought it was around here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe that's in the next segment. That was sort of more of our tutorial on how to use the rocket launcher. Yes, I remember this load point quite well. So yes, I might be doing a review of Infra once I've finished it. Oh, yeah, there's that mode as well, so it'll charge up. Just on the basis that it is quite a good game, but it does have some elements to it that, I don't know, I think they're probably worth talking about from a sort of more games design point of view. Let's see if this was worth it. Some batteries, can't complain. hate these ant lines sometimes. It's the way that AI works is just a little bit strange when you've got ant lions coming in from you, coming in at you. Do I have my? No, I do not have my. I don't have my thingy jig yet. Yeah, just the way that AI works can be slightly strange. That you've got ant lions coming at you. You might want to start work on the ant lions rather than both parties immediately switching their view to you. Right, so this is like it's like those you know, pick things up sort of games. Yeah, you got very little control over this arm, I have to say. However, where's my? I need to get it closer, don't I? I've parked in a very stupid place. I've parked in the wrong place as well. I've parked. Right, I need to go and get my vehicle. Because we need to get it up onto here, I believe. Ah, if I get the thumper going. Let's move this to where it's meant to be going. Let's just move that up so we can carry it properly. There we go. Right, so I should now be able to drive my car through here without driving into all the barrels. And we're out. Yay! Very brief little section. Please say there's some rockets. I need more rockets. Where are the rockets? Oh, I think it might have some over here. Right. Now we just gotta clear the way a little. This is how they should do it in the real world. Just sort of budge them all to one side, and then you can go off and drive to your heart's content. Unfortunately, there's all these rules and regulations these days about using gravity guns. So all these silly EU rules on when and where you are and aren't allowed to use gravity guns. It's ridiculous. You've got an entire floor dedicated to health and safety using gravity guns for construction and demolition and the like. And this is the great thing about EU law, is that you can say anything you like about EU law and somebody will believe it. There was a guy at work who believed in my soft rope. You know, EU regulations state that rope must be soft. Ah. Could do with some health at this point. Oh look, health. Where's he gone? Has he gone inside the... Yes, he went inside the house. I think they're all dead. They're all dead, Dave. Nope. No. We've still got that one. They're like little mines almost, but if you throw them into water they do explode. Onwards and upwards. 3-point turn, which is how I almost failed my driving test. Bumped the curb when I was reversing. Thankfully, the examiner didn't notice. Right. Ooh! I think this is yes. And you kind of spike people to things now. Like these are basically heated bolts. Gonna have to just sneak up and murder them all. But it's only a single shot now. Before in Half-Life 1, it was sort of like you'd still have to draw the bolt back, but it was almost like a semi-automatic. Now with this, I believe you can fix sort of this. You can either blow this thing up, but I mean, you know, it's a nice car. It'll make a nice reef. There's another one somewhere. So what you can do instead is just, I mean, after this game, it's just a physics game. If you do that, it's on a slope. That's why they've got the chocks in, and for some reason Combine haven't invented handbrakes. So bye. It's one way to get rid of one of those APCs, and suddenly they don't have any power anymore. A bit of a silly construction really, but the Combine are aliens. They're not exactly logical all the way through. For example, putting a load of barrels next to blockades. Someone lent on the zeros button when they were ordering them, it seems, and I've got quite a lot of these explosive barrels just lying around. And let's just nip back up to my buggy. So I'll probably just do the buggy section tonight. For reasons I don't really... well, I had a bit of one of them days yesterday, so just probably do a little bit more just until we finish up the buggy section, which probably won't be that long now, and then I'll end then for tonight. I've been building a space station in Minecraft's Age of Engineering. Really fun mod pack actually, and if you do want to sort of experiment a little bit more with some different mods, I do recommend it. It's a really fun mod pack, and it takes you right from sort of the Stone Age, as it were, to the Creative Age. The Draconic Age, which is the point where you start getting the Draconic Evolution stuff, is just one step before the Creative Age. So, you know, which is about what I would expect from something as overly powerful as that. Yep, great idea. Just run out in front of my vehicle. Shotgun guy is probably the more dangerous, I have to say. Right, no, the most dangerous is going to be that guy with his little babies on the back, but alright. I think we're probably going to have gunships coming up. On the basis that we've got a rocket thing here. Maybe not, maybe not. Oh wait, is it the bridge section? Oh lord, here's the bridge section. Alright, let's do the bridge. This, oh, right. This isn't really the bridge, this is sort of the lead up to the bridge. The bridge is a little bit more of an interesting job. This is the bridge, and as you can see, it's a little broken, to say the least. And if I go up the stairs, things aren't that much better, but I didn't really want to use a health pack there for one. Lost, but oh well. Oh yeah, and it wobbles every time something goes over the top. I think they're trains. Oh, it's this. Yeah, I know. So we are just going to very, very slowly make our way down to about here, and then we'll just jump the rest. I've also been playing some Warhammer, Total Warhammer. I know it's not actually called Total Warhammer, but it's actually quite a good name for it. Let's just save this. This is a bit of a tricky one. He says, pulling it off completely and utterly first time round. Okay, should just be able to go up here. I believe we're trying to turn off the power. A lot of this game is doing things even though you don't really know exactly what you're doing. Come on, die. Okay. Okay, everybody's dead around here. And is it into, oh yeah, it's up here. There we go. Interesting thing about these things, grenades do go through them. Bullets don't, I think. Yeah, bullets don't, but grenades do. As do those. Now, it's been quite a while since we had a charge station, actually. Mostly they've just been from stuff lying around. Anyway, let's turn the power off, because what could possibly go wrong when we turn the power off? Unfortunately, we can't then turn that one back on. I think they're annoyed. I think they're very annoyed. Where is... Thought the rockets were there. Oh well. There's rockets over that way, certainly. There was. Oh god, where's the rockets gone? Where have the rockets gone? Oh, they're down there. Okay. Right, now the shoe's on the other hoof. Where is it? Right, that's that dead, and I save the game at this point and move on and try not to die in the process. It's very easy to fall off this bridge for some reason. It's I expect it's another one of those health and safety nightmares, one of those ridiculous rules that states that you're meant to have well, a bridge, really. I mean, the maintenance in this place is terrible, if you think about it. I think the trick here is to get on the ladder. Because by a strange quirk of Source, if you can get onto the ladder, it then negates all the fall damage, which is very, very bizarre. Right, we are now going to be playing some chicken with a train. Yes, I believe it is that we now play chicken with a train. Oh no, first we've got to do this. Oh, and lions and zombies are now fighting, thankfully. This is the bit where I do definitely need to save. Right. Train. Oh, did I survive? No. Yeah, that's what happens when you die by being hit by a train. Maybe if we wait just a little bit longer for us to trigger the... If we get out. No. Oh god. Do we need to be going faster? Because I don't know if it's on a trigger or if it's on a... Well, even if we're going faster, I just need to hit the boost now. There might be another way of doing this. Look, I've always just played chicken and gone for it. I know you need to nip in there, but... Yeah, that's when you damage the car so much that I actually might be able to just spin in here. Or, you know, you can just do that. You are meant to be able to just play chicken and just go for it. But evidently, it's a bit too hard for me today for some reason. And thus, we are now clear of that. So now what other joys does this coastal road have for us? Sand traps. I think this is a case of just clearing a nice path for our vehicle. Really need a headlight, but oh well. We have this lovely cannon on rather than headlights. I'm just going to keep driving. I think we're heading towards the... Ah, damn it. Let me try and be clever and use a gravity gun. Ah, it's that shotgunner. That bloody shotgunner. Right. Right, I think up here, somewhere around here, there's something that I can use to open the gate. Or is it? Or do I just drive around it? Might be how I do it. Just drive around it. Combine didn't really quite think that one through. That actually, the way to get around a roadblock is just to drive around it. There we go. Vaguely. There we go. We're free. Oh, is this the battery one? How do we get around here? I think we go up here. So I've got combine incoming. And on we go. So I'm thinking after I've done Portal 2, which will be quite a while yet, probably be doing info if I can get it to work. But I'll probably be doing a review-ish kind of thing on it a little bit later. I'd say a little bit later. Not today. Once I've actually finished the game. Hey, over here. Oh, over there. Well, I would expect so, yes. Excuse me while I go and see if I can find some ammunition. Please say you've got some rockets somewhere. Now, if I was a rocket, where would I be? It's a question I ask myself a lot. Nope, that's the wrong kind of ammunition. There doesn't seem to be any rockets at all. Well. It's got a little anti-personnel support weapon. Oh, yeah, I strongly suspect that we've got some over here. Where is it? There we go. Oh, Gordon must be fit. There we go. Missiles. Yes, move. Now I've got to run back up these stairs again. I don't need to do go to the gym in this job. Damn it. It's probably only about one off before it dies. Damn it. go. Are we clear? It's down here. Just waiting for him to come down. These part-timers. Right, I think this is the point where I say farewell. So for now, I'm going to end this episode here. So we've finished the car bit, and it's then now bouncing along the coastal path, which will probably be done tomorrow. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.